Vehicles are often an air raider's last bastion against enemy invaders. What air raider lacks in mobility and self-defense techniques can be compensated for with strategic call-ins, turning a fragile support soldier into a combat maestro. Here are the top 5 best air raider vehicles in EDF 6 that can turn the tide of battle. Number 5. Depth Crawler V2. One of Air Raider's most underrated vehicles outside of its mandatory use underground. The vehicle's controls do leave a little to be desired, but what makes it special is providing Air Raider the ability to reach otherwise impossible vantage points and lookouts that even a helicopter sometimes can't. The firepower itself is decent enough when trapped in the decimated future missions with no aerial bombings. With a Gatling gun that can max out with 528,000 damage and 2 additional rapid-fire rocket launchers for an extra 316,000. Its true power, though, is to stick and climb almost any surface, opening up new avenues of exploration to outmaneuver enemies. It's also very cheap to call in at 2,940 credits, starting with 80% available at the beginning of the mission. One final hidden advantage the Depth Crawler has is that it's the only vehicle in the game that's immune to the instant vehicle crushing mechanic from the gigantic mutant variants of Species Gamma in DLC 1 and 2. Number 4. Trinity Self-Propelled Wave Cannon. One of Air Raider's best means of deleting flying types and other smaller and fast-moving targets. The rapid-fire beam cannon instantly locks on to multiple foes, aggressively sending out hundreds of projectiles in a short amount of time, stun-locking them into oblivion. There's no official maximum range listed for the vehicle's weapons. Through testing, I summarize its reliable lock-on sits between 300 to 350 meters. Maximum practical hits for 400 meters, with hard damage fall-off at 450. Because of the nature of its one gun, the vehicle will only ever shine in wave control, not boss nuking. But its total damage value of its 2,000 shots is 300,000. Call-ins will cost 5,146 credits, with 50% ready to go. The controls itself, much like the Depth Crawler, are nothing special, but you'll typically never need to do too much driving for missions that require the Trinity's firepower. Number 3. Armament Barga. The EDF's ultimate anti-kaiju fighting platform. When the War Barga's brute strength wasn't enough, the new Barga were fitted with 2 powerful shoulder weapons of mass destruction called copper cannons, capable of leveling entire cities in an instant. With 180 total shots across both cannons, firing in intervals of 60 shots, with 15,000 damage per shot, that's 900,000 damage per interval, or when ammo exhausted, 2.7 million. That's not even taking into account the damage overlap of enemies clustered together in the 50-meter blast zones. So the real damage is far beyond what the raw numbers suggest. The Air Raider pilot can always get up close and personal thanks to its big HP pool, with melee attacks inflicting several tens of thousands of damage per hit. Its 1,250,000 hit points is helpful, but it's worth noting that the vehicle's huge hitbox equals maximum enemy contact. The Barga is a siege platform, not a swarm tank. When misused, the mech's bulkiness can turn the towering frame from a defensive protector into a prison. No quick escape option means enemy damage can stack up fast. For balance purposes, it's also expensive to call in another one. 23,523 credits for the full cost, with 50% when things kick off. Number 2. Saber Iron. A powered exoskeleton mech unit fitted with 4 guns, 2 of differing models. What elevates the mech unit type vehicles above the others is its adaptability to most missions. The best offense is a good defense after all. The powered exoskeleton sports a strong forward leap to outmaneuver, avoid swarm traps, and risk becoming static for too long. This particular model is actually an enhanced version of the Nyx Saber from EDF 5, maintaining the same firepower without the trade-off of slow movement. With its capability for speed, the Iron is made with close combat in mind. Its two main guns, the Power Sabers, max out at 75 meters, pushing out 200 damage per shot in intervals of 300 shots. That's 120,000 per burst and 2.4 million altogether. What really elevates their power levels is their ammo's passive ability to penetrate through enemies to hit multiple at once. The second guns, the Power Dynes, also possess this perk, granting the Saber some limited long-range firepower. Capable of shots surpassing 2,000 meters, 8 shots for each gun with 17,500 damage. That's 280,000 damage onto a single adversary. The vehicle costs just shy of 10,000 credits for a re-request call-in, but it starts with the typical 50% charge. Number 1. Aran Assault. The most well-rounded, top-tier vehicle in Air Raiders' fleet. It covers almost everything you need to survive most missions: mobility, firepower, and durability. Equipped with leg systems that outperform the Saber, there are almost no enemies the Assault can't create distance from when needed. This model is also an enhanced version of a different mech from EDF 5 called Nyx Assault. Aran dual wields hyper laser cannons, 312.5 damage per shot with 500 shots. That's 312,500 total. You get Saber-level piercing without having to fight point blank. Add the grenade launcher at 450,000 damage, as well as the Saber's Power Dyne, but in explosive form. While it may not match the same firepower as the Saber in close range, or the destructive potential of the armament Barga, its extremely high survivability and different weapons for adaptability place it at the peak of performance. If there's any more vehicles you think should place high on the list, keep me posted. Thanks for watching.